Welcome to Sex, Food, and Life with Mia. Today, we're making Alfredo sauce. But I'm putting vegetables in them because I don't really just like white sauce or heavy cream and cheeses on them. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to saute the onions, garlic, tomatoes, which is a grape tomatoes, and zucchini, asparagus. As you can see, those are two of my favorite vegetables. Oh, and of course spinach. And then we're gonna put some sun-dried tomatoes and some capers. And of course, we're going to put a little bit of heavy cream, and I have some Asiago cheese and Parmesan cheese to put on later. But if you want some pasta on the side, that will be fine too. But I made baked chicken, so I'm gonna pour the Alfredo sauce on top of the chicken. So to start with, okay, we'll put our heat on medium-high heat. So now our skillet is warm, and we're going to put some EVOO, extra virgin olive oil, just a little bit, just to cover the pan. So now we have to put our onions. As always, onions first, and then make sure I like to season it. And then just saute it for 5 to 6 minutes probably until it's translucent. But I want mine to a little bit caramelized. Really, the sweetness of the onions comes out and not too strong flavor. So
Go.
So now that our onions is softened and caramelized, I just put in our garlic. This really smells good. And then I'd like to put next my sun-dried tomatoes. So it has extra virgin olive oil also. So you just kind of like let the juices of the sun-dried tomatoes comes out, because it adds flavor to our vegetables. And then we put our tomatoes, grape tomatoes in particular. And as always, we salted it. And I would like the tomatoes to at least burst the flavor. So probably I'll stir it for at least 5 more minutes or 3 minutes. It depends on how fast it's softened. So I'm going to add some capers. See, I like the saltiness of the capers, so I did add 2 tablespoons of capers. Then just stir it to incorporate all the flavors in there. It really smells good. And then I'm going to add my zucchini. A little bit of salt. And then stir that so it gets some flavor from the tomatoes and the capers and the sun-dried tomatoes. And then I'll probably cook it for 3 or 4 minutes before I put my asparagus, because I don't really like my asparagus to be really soft. I want it to a little bit be crunchy. And then later on I'll put a little bit of chicken broth, so it has some sauce in it. I'll put the heavy cream at the end as well as the spinach at the end, just because we don't want to overcook the spinach as well. So now it's simmering. My zucchini is almost done. It's almost there. So I'm adding my asparagus. All these goody veggies. there you go. And then we'll stir that in. We'll give the asparagus some cooking and some leaven of flavors. We'll cover the pan for at least 3 minutes. For sure our asparagus will be tender by then. So, and then we'll put I'm gonna put some chicken broth, and then later on we'll put the heavy cream. So now that my asparagus is tender, I lower my temperature to simmer. So because I want to add my heavy cream. So I just eyeball it. How much creaminess you want it to be, but we don't want too much cream in our vegetable. It's kind of like loses the purpose of eating vegetables. So just enough pink, not too white, just pink. And then there you go. So we'll simmer that for probably like 5 more minutes so it cooked the heavy cream so our food doesn't taste like heavy cream. And then within that 5 minutes span, I'm gonna put some spinach. So as you can see, I already added my spinach and it's all wilted, and now we have a lot of cream sauce in here. So now it's time for us to add some of our goody cheeses. So this one is a shago. I'll just put a little bit. I guess a little bit more. I like cheese. And of course, Parmesan cheese. So it will make our sauce more thicker. So you can add as much cheeses as you want, but I'll add more later on if I think it's needed more cheese. So, but for now, this is good for me. And that's it. That's all you need to do. I think this Alfredo sauce looks really good and a lot of veggies. Happy cooking, everyone!